Let's see what the energy is surrounding my Gemini collective at this time. Spirit, what energy? Ooh, and immediately we have fragment, understanding, and success. Interesting. So number 15, 43, and 39. All right, let's get that lined up. And on the underside, we have vision. All right, so Geminis, you are busy right now. All right, and maybe so much so that you don't have time really for the things you used to, but it's for a purpose, because on the, underside of this, your goal is for success. All right. So, you have like an inner understanding that right now you may not be able to give time and energy to the things that maybe you once did, but it's for a good reason. So I feel like you're pushing through with this vision energy on the underside. You have a goal here. You have what's another word? There was another word I was looking for other than goal, but let's just stick with that. You have a goal that you want to see to come into fruition. So you're really like, there's like a tunnel. It's like I have tunnel vision here. And the only thing you can really see right now is accomplishing this goal and reaching the other side of success. So we're starting off with some really good energy here. Now, I do get a sense that like tired though. I'm kind of feeling a little drawn, a little worn out here. So Gemini, if you need to rest, please take that. All right. Because you're not going to reach your goals if you are completely worn out. All right. So Spirit is saying get sleep when you need to. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles showing up. So absolutely take time to rest when necessary, and also hydrate. I'm getting somebody that feels a little dry here. So make sure you are getting adequate sleep and hydration. All right. So we're going to get some tarot messages here. Let's not take that. I do see the 5 of Cups showing up here. So that the Spirit told me not to keep that. But again, self-care may be necessary. You may not be balancing out self-care with, trying to reach these goals. All right. So keep that in mind. Messages for Gemini, please. Ooh, that foot. And look what we have again, the 5 of Cups. So Spirit said, you know what? Don't take it now, but it's going to come out as a confirmation. So self-care, please and thank you. What else? Okay, we have Aunt Caroline, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which lends to the message of success. Okay, we have Dr. Buzzard, which is justice. We have the Moon, which is Pa in Hoodoo Tarot. A lot of majors coming up for you here. We have the Moon twice because Moon shows up in vision. So some of you may be like really working through the night, like again, not getting enough sleep. So that message is coming through even stronger now. Ooh, that was a mistake. I did not mean to drop that. So, but let's talk about the 5 of Swords here, because that may be a message to resonate with somebody here. You may be cutting some things out that may be unnecessary. Like I have an energy here for somebody, not all of you, that's like no fucks given during this process where, you're cutting things or people out to reach this goal that may be a little harsh, maybe a little too savage. So just keep that in mind. But that's not for everybody. What else for Geminis? Oh, and we have the Ace of Cups here. All right, let's get one more. Okay, and the 9 of Cups. All right, and then we have the 7 of Coins again, coming up with the 5 of Swords. So with the Seven of Coins energy, the Seven of Pentacles, that's like, you know, planting seeds, being patient, trying to really, you know, set your goals and, you know, tend to them. Like you're making your to-do list, you're checking your priorities, and you're really, and again, for some of you, cutting some things out that maybe wasn't necessary, but just watch on how you're doing that, especially if it involves people, because you may be burning bridges that are unnecessary at this time. Yes, I know it's, you know, all for success, but, you know, you may be cutting more things out again than necessary. So just be careful of that. All right. So again, with the Five of Cups coming up here, you may be a little off your game because you're not getting adequate rest. With this fragment here, you may be spreading yourself a little too thin, which is technically it's not surprising for Gemini energy, but at this point, because it's popping up so much, you really want to pay attention to that, because it's not going to serve you any good if you're just like completely wearing yourself out and only focusing on one thing. This is kind of like an all work and no play type of energy. All right, with Aunt Caroline here, the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, you know, your finances, your money, your stability looks good in that sense. Like you feel successful and you may be, you know, getting things done, but with the underside of not really taking care of your emotional needs, okay? Because with Justice and the Moon showing up here back to back, it's like, you know, focusing on your success can come at a cost, all right? Because the scales of justice are like, you know, the scales of balance here. So even though you may be feeling successful, you may feel like your money is good, you know, you feel like really financially stable, other areas of your life are taking a possible hit right now. All right. So you may need to balance things out. You may need to get your equilibrium back and maybe put, you know, not so much of a tunnel vision aspect into your life right now. Even though it is very tempting to, you know, really see your goals through, it's looking like you're neglecting maybe some emotional needs, okay? Because with the Ace of Cups here, it's like, you know, there may be a call to renew like your emotional well-being. The Nine of Cups, even though it's upright, I feel like there's like a lack of fun here. You know, you may need to balance out your work and life balance. Your work-life balance feels a little off right now. Oop, I have a crystal dropping in here. So that, I don't know, that may serve as a confirmation here that you need to balance things out more. But I'm going to ask for a couple of clarifiers. All right, let's get some clarifiers for our Gemini collective, please and thank you. I'm only going to ask for a few. Yeah, 10 of Wands, you are overworked, babe. My Gemini collective is overworked. Yeah, you guys need some self-care. With the Knight of Cups, it's like you're not taking enough time out for yourself and your emotional well-being. Just got one more clarifier. And the Knight of Wands, yeah. It's you may have had like maybe a night or two out where you're like, oh, this is fun, and then you go right back to work. But you may need a little bit more than that. And I'm getting the sense that somebody's like, I'm getting drinking. So it's like you may not be going out to drink, but you're drinking a little too much at home is what I'm getting. There may be like, there's alcohol in the mix here or something to maybe like to make you feel like, you know, to keep going or to, what's the word? To make you feel like maybe you're, you know, like getting out or tapping into that part of, you know, your life where you used to have like more fun. It makes you feel like, okay, you know, I can have this kind of fun at home, but it's really not working so much. Because with the Ace of Pentacles showing up on the underside here, you definitely have like more of a focus on work. It's like, I feel like money is like the overall goal right now. Like you don't have much focus outside of like work and money and reaching your financial goals. This tunnel vision is very heavy right now, but Spirit is calling for a balance because it's like you're opposing right now. With the Knight of Cups opposing the Knight of Wands, it's like your passions are calling for your attention and your self-care, because do you see this 10 of Wands here? Y'all are working yourself. Like, I'm not going to say into an early grave, but it's like the beginning stages of that energy. All right. And with the moon here, again, burning those midnight hours may not be doing you any good right now. So get your rest up. You know, someone might need to go for a checkup very soon. Let's get an angel message. But I feel this is pretty clear cut. Like, you know, you guys are on the road to success. You have your goals and your finances in mind. You're doing your to-do lists. You're checking things off. But you may be neglecting yourself and like your needs in the process, your other needs. Because yeah, everybody, you know, needs to be financially secure, feels that need, but we definitely have other needs too. So the Justice card calls that into balance, or the balance that is needed. And with so many cups appearing here, the 5 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, I feel like emotional balance is part of it. What angel message you have for our Gemini collective, please and thank you. Spiritual growth and ask and receive. Okay. At the bottom, vulnerability and freedom and joy and contentment showed up. So yeah, you may be missing a little bit of joy from your life. All right. But if this is involving like time off from work that you need to take, all you have to do is ask for it. And I seriously doubt you're going to get any pushback. Now, if you're working for yourself, because, you know, not everybody is on the 9-to-5 track, I probably have entrepreneurs tuning in here. So talk to yourself, you know, talk to yourself. Where do you need to balance your life? You know, where do you need to take a pause? You know, spiritual growth here showing up. You may need to focus on spirituality a little bit. And then we have sirens in the background. That's usually a confirmation. So take that into account, that your spiritual side may be lacking some attention right now. Or you may not be giving enough. With fragment here, you may not be giving enough to your spiritual journey. Ooh, that siren is heavy. So Spirit is like, yeah, you could say that again. And it's like after midnight over here, right? So on a Sunday night, no less. So yeah, that's not common. But we're going to finish off with a spirit animal message. Ooh, I just got a really nauseous feeling. So some of you like maybe cut back on the drinking a little bit. May need to like watch what you're eating and cut back on the drinking. I'm feeling like there may be a little bit of like carelessness when it comes to your health. With the 9 of Cups here, that's kind of like a carefree energy of like doing, eating, drinking, whatever you want. And if you're really in it for the long term, like, you know, trying to reach your long-term goals, like your health absolutely needs to be a priority. All right. So Somebody absolutely needs to hear that. All right. And that ask and receive can also be like if you need help to ask for it. All right. Let's see. Spirit animal message for Gemini, please. And thank you. Oh, we have 2 here, which landed on top of success and understanding. We have cougar, which is assertive, and black jaguar for old soul. So I could be speaking to cat people because 2 big cats came out here. So, you know, shout out to, you know, any cat owners that are watching the channel, but that may be connected to your spiritual side that you're neglecting, because cats are very spiritual animals. So if you're maybe not spending time with your cat like you know, used to, spirit may be calling you to, you know, bring that back into balance. But Cougar says, in silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. Know where to go. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. And then we have success here. So absolutely, you're on the track to success, but there may be like a little bit more noise around you than you should probably, you know, or maybe distractions trying to throw you off your game. So just watch out for that. All right. And Black Jaguar Old Soul says, walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Yeah. With this vision here, it's like, you know what you want. You know what it is you want to go after. Just maybe you're not speaking up enough. With this ask and receive, you may not be asking for what it is that you want, or, you know, if you know that there's somebody that can help you get further in, you know, further into your goals, or, you know, get things done, you may not be asking for the help that you need. So it's okay to ask for help. You know, somebody needs to hear that message. It's okay to ask for help. On the underside here, we have perseverance. So I definitely feel that energy. Like, you know, you're all about perseverance right now. You're all about accomplishing goals. But again, balance needs to come into play here. Make sure you're taking care of other aspects of your life and not just all about the money, not all about, you know, chasing bag. All right. So my Gemini gang, that is the message that I have for you today. I mean, the energy looks good. Just again, a call for balance. And I feel like you guys will be, you know, even more set to accomplish your goals once you achieve that balance. All right. So Gemini gang, I'm sending you so much love. If this message resonated with you, please feel free to drop a comment, click that like button, and share with maybe another Gemini that you feel like needs to hear this message. All right. I will be back soon with more messages. In the meantime, feel free to check out other videos that I have, which are older. They're very old actually, but videos are timeless. These messages are timeless. So if there's anything in there that you maybe needed to hear, it might have a synchronicity surrounding it. So you never know. But for now, I'm sending y'all love and light, and I'll see you on the next go.